New developments now on a story I first told you about last March. We're getting answers after complaints at a historic downtown Atlanta condominium high-rise. Now, those who call it home say Airbnbs are just taking over, causing chaos and higher fees. Today, the board responds to those accusations.
The weed, the smoking and drugs.
I see females running up and down the halls with no clothes on.
Some homeowners at the landmark condominium are fed up with the parties and the problems after they say LLCs turned a large percentage of the units into Airbnbs. Residents say those floors are getting rehabbed while theirs are not, even with higher HOA fees.
They're replacing the floors either with carpet or polishing the concrete. They're painting.
I sat down with HOA board members who say all the floors will eventually get fixes.
We cannot do them all at once. It's a 21-floor building, can't be done.
The HOA board says renovations are desperately needed and partly why fees are rising after staying flat since 2018. Residents say since Airbnbs moved in, their water bills also rose. Board members say water costs more these days, and leaks in owner-occupied units are a problem.
We even looked at okay, let's just meter each unit and make everybody responsible for their own water. And the building is not designed for that.
Since Channel Action News first told you about the complaints in 2021, residents say Airbnb owners now control the HOA board. Residents say they've complained to state and local leaders who promised limits on Airbnbs. We filed an open records request and found just 11 of the dozens of units being used as Airbnbs had the required short-term rental licenses. I asked the board about it.
We can do some research on that. I mean, that's part of why we're here. You know, we want to make sure that the right thing's being done.
The HOA plans to put cameras in hallways to curb any problems from Airbnb renters, but they say to keep that building running, fees must go up. I reached out to the Atlanta City Council about an update on their Airbnb limits that they're considering. One ordinance is still in committee and another, this one right here, was just introduced yesterday. We will, of course, stay on this.